darkest feeling deepest. Noble left to see the world. Map to find the key once lost. To save the many darkest feeling deepest. Noble left to see the world. Map to find the key once lost. To save the many
to another episode. This one will be quite filled with fighting and stuff, but it's an epic climactic battle, mother against daughter. Undead versus not undead. I might have messed that up, I'm sorry. So,
we get the idea.
We're fighting the Lich Queen.
Before we get to that, you might have noticed I've marked some tokens. Now the reason for that is that, if I can just move this here while I talk. Essentially, I found that I'm sorry, my train of thought completely went to Mars there. So, essentially, I have learned a bit from Cleaver and this was the second test, and there's just too many sheets for me to keep track of, so what I've done is I've assigned certain sheets to certain players, all their allies of course, that none of them have control of
enemies.
Yep, but this way I have a lot less to manage and they can better strategize with their NPCs. With that said, shall we begin? Oops, sorry about that.
There's one thing I want to mention.
Yes?
I did, last week, apparently you guys tried to bring this up to me, but I forgot that there's big brains that can intercept telepathic messages, but I've thought about it, and Dennis would have come to the conclusion that this is just going to be rapid fire, short communications that will be outdated before the brains can act on it. If that makes sense.
You said you cast it. It's too late to uncast it, Dennis.
I was justifying casting it.
Okay. It's your turn.
Okay. Let's see. I want to be using this spell sheet. That is an action.
Also, real quick. Hi, Jen. Hi, Becca. Hi, everyone else.
Hi, everybody.
Shout out!
Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. My name is not Markiplier.
Anyway,
Hi.
Are you ready, Dennis?
He is going to move up a bit.
Okay.
I'm gonna check that range. And then let's see. Can I place a fireball in such a way that I hit these zombies and this horrible person?
That's up to you to figure out.
Okay.
It's,
So that's...
it's a 60-foot line. It's a 60-foot... wait.
20-foot radius.
Yeah,
So
20-foot
40.
radius. So if you
Yeah, so
can draw
40.
a line... So if you can draw a line from 20 foot and it hits all of them, then that's where you want to start setting.
remember that it is centered on a point, so you need to measure from a point.
Think Galar found it.
Remember, it does hit allies.
Yes, that's what I'm checking here.
There we go. I'm just pulling out a quick free assets. I think that's nearly lined up there. Is that 20 feet? Let me check. Yep, that's 20 feet.
That's 15 feet.
Okay, let me make it one bigger.
There we go.
Again, it's a very, very quick thing. It's just... Let me give you control of it. Okay, while Dennis messes with that, Kagura, what are you doing?
Okay, I'm going to turn around and attack the zombie. That just decided to go after me.
I'm gonna place it there.
Hold on a moment. It's not lined up with the grid.
Oh, it isn't? Oh.
Let me make the grid a bit clearer. No, that didn't work. Let me try black. Yeah, there we go. Now you can see the grid easier. I've made it a drawing so you can line it up. Roll your attack, Kagura. Just give me a second, Dennis. Stop moving.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah.
Hold on. Okay, this one is really shoddy. You just move it and 15? That's a miss. Is that your only attack?
It's gonna have to be.
Okay. So that'll be your turn then. Unless you have something else you want to do.
Kagura,
You have
as
to
he
line it up
as
with
he
the
swing-
grid, Dennis.
as he swings at the zombie, he yells out, "Stay out of my way!"
I was of the understanding that that was close enough to say that it's possible to place it there.
So you want to hit those three?
Yep.
Okay. Roll your damage and I'll roll their dex.
Okay.
Yeah, she will. Yeah, okay, alright. Next we got those guys, they're gonna make dex 1, 2. Okay. So that's... And that's... Okay. Is that your turn?
Yes, I've already moved up a bit.
Okay. Kagra, you did your turn. Fiona, you may use your NPCs as well on your turn.
Oh, okay. I was actually going to ask about that, but that's good to know. Okay,
Your
so...
NPCs move on your turn just to make things simpler.
Okay.
Right. Okay, so Vienna is gonna go first. She's going to land right and right here, like so specifically, so Julie is between her and the Cloud Kill.
Okay.
And then she's going to pat Versa's flank and say, "Go find Alar and Alex."
Alright. Your pet takes into the air and flies off.
And then Vienna's going to smite Alex.
Before you do that, you are aware he's going to take an attack of opportunity, yes?
Doesn't have a melee weapon or warcaster, so I don't think she really has anything to attack with.
You're right. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
he flies off. You may continue. Ignore that my screen dubbed. It's still dubbing.
Killing the Queen Mother really did losing Lundruck make you panic that hard?
No response.
Well, no. Well, then have it your way, and I'm gonna cast Contagion on her. So that's going to be an attack roll.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a spell attack roll, so I'm just gonna roll perception to make this simple.
Minus 17 to them. That's...
Yeah, 21.
Okay, so 21. And they make a Constitution saving throw.
Actually, they don't. It's a bit more complicated than that. So, basically, since I hit her, the disease takes hold regardless, and she can make a series of Constitution saving throws at the end of her turns to get out of it. It basically works on death save rules. Like, all this happens at the end of her turn. Of each turn. Like, if she passes 3 Constitution saving throws, once each at the end of her turns, and then the disease ends. If she fails 3 Constitution saving throw,
which sickness did you pick? Blinding sickness?
Slimy Doom. Slimy Doom, the one.
Okay.
Yeah, the one at the bottom.
All right. Is that your turn?
That is Vienna's turn. I have other people still to move now. Let me just call them up real fast. There's the cleric, and there's Nalus. Okay, so the cleric, it is going to move over here, and he is going to cast Spirit Guardians.
All right. This guy is going to use a counterspell. So I'll mark that he's used his thing. And
Wait, which guy?
this guy right here that I marked with the potion.
So they are not basic zombies.
No, they're not.
Can you click on them real fast? Because I'm not seeing what you're talking about.
This guy right here, I'm pinging
Candy.
him.
Candy guy.
Oh, okay. Well,
And is
that
it
actually works. What?
is
No, it's just a plain third level Spirit Guardians. I wasn't actually expecting magic from a zombie, but I can work with this.
okay? So
Okay.
that fails.
Right. Well, that's the cleric's turn then. Nalas's turn. Let's see if he can get it. Let me see if he can get the angle properly. Yes, he can. He's. Hold on. Let me just. That'll do. Nalas is going to move here and here. And he's going to cast Lightning Bolt this way.
Okay. So that's a con save, and you're hitting Candy and.
Lightning Bolt is a dex save.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was reading Dennis's attack. I thought that was your roll.
Yeah, no.
Okay, so
This is
con
a cube, by
save.
the way.
Yeah, so yeah.
Where are you centering it? You are aware that would end his.
Light.
Dennis is rolling his attack for Wiz Tick.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Does
Says it's a 30-foot cube.
Does that break his concentration?
It does not.
Okay, where are you centering the cube? Draw it on the map for me. Okay?
Okay.
Yona. Roll your
Right.
attack.
So, yeah. Third level Lightning Bolt. Okay, that'll be a DC 16 Dexterity save from these two.
Okay, they both fail and take 30 damage.
Yeah.
Is that your turn?
That is
Still
my full.
calculating range. Go ahead.
Okay.
Now,
Yeah, the one right next to you is going to counterspell you. And I will mark them with a potion. So, what level is that?
8.
So that'll be a DC 13...
18.
14, so they fail and it still goes off.
This isn't exactly the right size, I think. Oh, it is. Okay.
What'd you cast?
Something horrid wilting.
Abadel's sword wilting.
So, writing. Oh no, wilting it is. I thought it was writing. So that's con saves to those three. So, con.
Oh dear.
Intulay is disadvantage.
Oh, and also, pass or
One thing
fail
at a
sheet.
time, please. Hold on. I gotta do them before I forget. So, it's 16. So, okay. And they take 30. No, wait, that's... Well, it's 19 and they take 66. Okay. So, minus 66.
Yeah. And Julie is stunned until the end of her next turn because she took damage.
Okay, Con save, yep. She succeeded.
With disadvantage?
Oh, that's right. Disadvantage, so that's a failure, and she takes 66.
And is stunned.
Mm-hmm. Is that both of your turns?
For me, yes.
Okay. Julie is stunned.
At the end of her turn, at the end of her next turn, she makes a con save, which she has disadvantage of. And in order to, and if she passes 3 of those at the end of each turn, she gets out of the sickness. If she fails 3, then it becomes permanent.
That's a
Don't
fail.
don't the zombies act on her turn?
They do indeed. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I forgot I gave them that. Okay. So, let's see. These 2 will attack Naxxon, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see, a 25 will hit, and a 21 will hit. So Naxxon takes 19 damage. This one will attack Elnath. So 1, 2. 16 will not hit, I believe. Nope, it will not hit. And this one will... This one? Oh yeah, she can't take a step back, so the spell ends on her. Because she's stunned, she can't take a step back.
And yeah, my
Step back?
I'm planning to take advantage of her forced step back, but I guess that's not happening.
Well, she can't step back, she's stunned, so the spell ends.
I know. Already my battle plan is not going entirely according to plan, but that's
Okay.
D&D.
So, Twig gets
Oh, actually,
an-
they also Cloud
I'm
Kill
getting
is-
to it, Vienna.
Oh.
Twig gets an attack of opportunity, and so does Elnath. Elnath, I believe he is a warcaster. Let me check. No, he is not. Okay, so he will just take out his longbow and take a shot with disadvantage. Subtract 1 arrow. And okay, a 28. Let me see. Yeah, that'll hit. So he deals 11 piercing damage. Okay. Now it is this elf's turn. They're gonna step forward 30 feet. And they are going to cast. Actually, no, they would. Let me just check something really quick. Yeah, 60 feet, so that. And. Okay. Yeah, she's gonna stay where she is. And she's gonna cast Mass Cure Wounds.
Okay.
Oh, for God's sake.
Kagura, kill the healer.
Plus 21. Plus 21. Plus 21. Plus 21. Plus 21. And I think you've been hurt. Oh, you have a little bit. Plus 21.
Did the lady take damage from Twig?
Let me see. Yeah, the lady took a 10 damage.
Okay.
Okay. Next up, I need to get this, and let's see. It's okay. So let's see, what would be a good place for it? Actually, that just might work. Yeah, I think that will work. Okay, he's gonna miss. Alright. Yeah, he'll just go after that, yeah. Okay. So, Mr. Guy is going to cast a lightning bolt at Fiona. So that's a dex save. The DC is 14. 36
Right.
damage, so half of that on a success. So 18.
So,
You
okay,
take-
I take 36 damage. That is a not insignificant portion of my health.
Okay.
Who casted the lightning bolt?
Someone invisible.
Of course.
Alright. Now it's Elnath's turn. He is going to... yeah, he's used that. Okay, 60-foot cone. Yeah, he doesn't want to hit Vienna, so he'll probably move like... Okay. He will take an attack of opportunity from this guy, so that's one fist attack. 12 doesn't hit. And that should be enough that he doesn't hit anyone. Okay, he's gonna have to take another attack of opportunity. That's fine. Okay, and now he's going to use Cone of Cold. So that's a con save, and con. Fail, success, and fail. So minus that. Okay, and this one
forgot the
succeeded,
back
so
roll.
that's 21. And this one, let's see, 5. Okay. So is that half damage on a success?
What, Cone of Cold?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So depending on things. Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
oh wait, you mean Cloud Kill?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright. So, you all watch as Elnath lifts up a hand and a blast of air, cold, frigid air, emerges, and this giant sleet of frozen air slowly spikes up like a slide. And inside it, slowly rotting away from the poisonous cloud that is frozen inside it, the 3 undead are defeated.
That shifts my... that's gonna shift my attack pattern a bit.
Alright.
Mother!
They're frozen as statues now.
Okay. Next up I've got these guys. Yeah, they'll all turn in. They'll all turn invisible. I guess no. I think they'll stay. Yeah, no, they'll turn invisible so they can get closer. So yeah, invisible.
Where is this?
These are the guys I'm still controlling.
Where was the person who decided to turn invisible?
I've marked them with the stealth icon.
Oh, okay, my bad. I thought it was the unfriendly that turned invisible. My bad.
Alright. They are invisible, and that is that turn. Grisura.
When do the characters me and Alex control go?
On his turn.
But they haven't rolled initiative yet.
Oh, that's right. Okay, just roll initiative for Alex and Allah for me. Your
Alright.
tokens are down the bottom. Just click on your tokens and roll it.
Mm-hmm.
My bad. I'd
Give me a minute.
forgotten that you hadn't rolled yet. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Did Kagura get hit? I just wasn't paying attention.
Uh.
I don't think.
Let me just check real quick. No, he didn't.
Okay.
All right. So let's see.
Can I?
All right. I know you got your turn, but I gotta get back to you on the initiative because I forgot to add Allah and Alex to it. Allah, your characters go.
Okay. Twig moves forward 5 feet to attack her.
Okay.
And I'm going to use. She might have a little bit of health still. I don't think she got hit too much. So I'm going to use the action surge.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use Fighting Spirit as one of my bonus actions.
Okay. Roll your attacks.
Okay.
4 attacks with advantage.
It's 5. Wait, how much is it actually? Let me think here.
No, because fighting
You used
spirit.
your bonus action.
Right, but he makes 2 attacks with his regular action. I get an additional bonus action with action surge, don't I?
No, you do not get another bonus action with action surge.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's impossible, so I was confused. I got it. Okay.
That hits, that misses, and that misses.
They all have advantage.
You gotta give me a second to catch up. No, yep, they all hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also 10 temporary hit points.
Okay.
Yeah, that is a side effect of active fighting spirit.
So let's see, that's 11 plus 8 plus 9 plus 8, 36. Okay.
And I'll have the temporary hit points.
You have Maid as well. Do you want to take her turn?
I do. I will fire at the same person.
Okay, roll it.
Let me see how long her range is.
She can hit
Her
everything.
range is. Okay. Yeah, okay. Alright. Maid's gonna fire at her. Oh, I guess it's whispered. I'm gonna change that.
No, it's fine. I have it set to whisper for a reason.
Okay.
17, so that's a miss.
Okay.
Alright,
That'll be my turn.
Kuzura, now you can go.
Okay. Grisera, seeing that her mother and her father were resurrected, and one of them getting killed a second time, well, it's easy to say that she is out for blood right now. So she makes her way over here and calls out to Jilly, "I'm gonna send your ass to the 9 hells, bitch!" And since she's not close enough for her to slash,
Swear.
she's gonna. Yeah, I know, but wrong channel. Anyway, so she casts magic missile.
You mean you
No,
can't
wait.
you click on firebolt?
Wait. Yeah, hang on. I just. Wait, what about shatter?
You can do shatter.
Cast whatever you want.
Yeah, I cast shatter on her.
Okay, roll
Wait.
it.
She has disadvantage.
No, she doesn't because she has magic resistance.
Damn it!
Okay? It's just a straight roll.
Don't you still have that returning throwing axe?
Yes, but I don't want to spend a turn to switch to
Is it half?
Arcturus.
Is it half damage or no damage?
Half.
Okay, so she takes 6, 5 damage. Wait. Yeah, it's 5.
And she is now stunned.
Again.
Alright, is that your turn, Grizera?
Yes,
Alex.
I really can't do much right now.
Okay, well, Noxon is nearly dead, so all right, who else is hurting for who else is hurting for hit points?
I've taken a hit, but I'm not in the danger zone yet.
Okay, well, Noxon kind of needs to back off for a moment. 30.
At least Elnath took care of those zombies he was getting zerged by.
Alright, Elnath needs... sorry. Noxon needs to back up, and he will... Let's see here. But seriously, he doesn't have Cure Wounds? Alright, well, never mind. Anyway, heading back there. Going to have him, let's see. Let's track the distance here. 20, there. So, what he's going to do is, he is... Located over... Command vein. Alright, well, he is going to cast Banishment on... No, wait, no, not Banishment. Ah, screw it. Or, you know what? Spit. You know what? Toll the Dead. We're gonna use Toll the Dead on this guy over here.
And since he's undead, he has a disadvantage, doesn't he?
No, that's one of the effects of Chill Touch.
Okay, give me a minute. Fuck's sake, come on. Alright, it's 2d8 plus 4. So 14. If they're missing any of their hit points, they instead take 2d12 plus 4. So missing any, 2d12 plus 4, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Hello?
I can hear you. Wall, are you there?
Well,
I'm sorry. I must have accidentally muted my mic. I've been talking and you guys haven't heard me.
You haven't.
Yeah.
The DC should be 16 with an 18 with intelligence, so they succeed. And I think it's 16 with.
It's a wisdom save.
Yes, but the DC is 16.
yeah.
What they have to pass.
Alright, well.
I believe.
Alright, well, I'll leave that to you because Noxon doesn't have his DC written here, so yeah.
Anyway, is it half damage or no damage?
No damage.
Okay, so, unfortunately, the undead appears to be too strong.
Alright, well, Noxon is backing all the way up here.
Okay. Is that
And,
your turn?
alright. Nope, we got other people here. Alright, that was Noxon. Now, Butler. What can he do? What can he do? What can he do? He is a. Okay, well, we're going to. Alright, well. He's moving over here. And he is casting Healing Word on Noxon at the 2nd level. So that is 2d4 plus his spellcast modifier, which I believe is 5. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's 12. Back to Noxon. That's Butler. Now, finally, Empire. Let's measure the distance here. Okay. She is going to throw out a Sacred Flame. That is a dexterity saving throw.
Alright. To which enemy?
Hang on. This guy.
Okay. A 16. Does that succeed?
I don't know.
17.
17? Okay, so that does not succeed. They take 3d8 plus 5 radiant damage. Okay, so they take 16 damage. Alright.
And she will mosey on down here, and that'll be it.
Okay. Rura, it is your turn.
Almost forgot to unmute myself. Alrighty then, my Hunter's Mark is still on Julie, so I'm just gonna take another shot at her.
Go for it.
1 second.
She is stunned, so you have advantage.
No, that's only in melee.
That's
Don't
not
need
going
it.
to much here. I mean, that's not going to matter much here.
Alright.
Well, no Colossus Slayer because she's a human now, but yeah.
Well,
Oh,
no,
okay.
you still get Colossus there.
But it's still Hunter's Mark though. Yeah, my bad. Okay, never mind.
Alright. Is that your turn?
You got another attack.
Yep, I get one more attack. Let me take that off real quick. There we go. One more. Do.
Okay. So that's okay.
Okay, I'm just gonna stay where I'm at in the air still.
Alright. Dennis, it is your turn.
Okay, Dennis is going to move forward a bit more. And every square is within 120 feet, so he's going to cast Dispel Magic to dispel the hostile invisibility.
Within 100
He does not
feet?
have to see it.
Okay. This guy becomes visible.
Bit of a dilemma.
Actually, hold on a second. You need to make an intelligence save.
Intelligence check.
Yep, the DC is 14. Okay.
Yeah,
yep, he's visible.
And then that's what Dennis does. This Tig is going to move his stick up here.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to make an attack against that zombie. And then he's going to drop a fireball on these two.
Mordenkainen's sword is with One kind of soul, or uses your action, I think.
It uses my bonus action.
Oh.
Once it's cast, it uses a bonus action.
Huh.
Alright, roll your attacks. That hits, roll damage. Okay. Roll your fireball. So that's a DC 19 Dex save. Dex. That's a failure. That guy takes 25 damage. And now this one makes a Dex save. And they got the same results. That's another 25. Is that your turn?
Yes, he moved his stick over here. I don't have control of the stick, so you're gonna have to move it.
Allah.
Okay. If they're invisible, will I still get flanking advantage if I move over here?
You need to be able to. You need to be visible to be able to, distract them to get that advantage.
Okay, I was just curious. I will.
You're not very threatening if you're invisible.
Ooh, you could be a ghost. I'm going to do the 3 attacks on her. Then.
Okay, roll it.
Scary ghost.
Spooky. 22, 16, 28.
2 hits.
Okay.
Minus 11 and minus 11. Okay, is that your turn? You still have.
I got Maid. Maid is also going to fire at the zombie. We're going to focus on.
Okay.
Hopefully she hits. Not hope. Alright.
That's a miss.
Yeah. Alright, that's my turn.
Okay. Kagura.
I'm going to use my bonus action to disengage from this guy, and I'm going to head straight for the healer with the royal blade.
Okay. Roll your attack.
Oh, there we go.
You do not get snake attack because... Oh wait, you do because you're a swashbuckler. So that's 33. Okay. Is that your turn?
Yeah, it's gonna. I think I've done everything.
Alright, the healer in question looks to be like you basically chopped off one of her arms. It's still on and they can use their attacks, but flavor.
You should have backed off while you had the chance.
Vienna.
Well, since Kagura is taking care of those two, soon to be assisted by Kerrig, Vienna is gonna move here. Let me just.
You mean Nalus?
Yeah, Nalus. And okay, she's going. And okay, for starters, she's going to whack her mother with a booming blade with Dolphin's thunder. So advantage because she's stunned, right?
Yep. Okay.
That's 35 damage, and she gets propelled over here, right into the waiting arms of Grisura and Elnaf.
Make that waiting sword.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, I'm not done. No, here. One to the left. I mean, one to the right. Yeah. And then Yerna moves here, and she's going to conjure for her first time in quite a while her spiritual weapon at the. Let's say at the 4th level.
Sorry, Gazura, just give me a second.
Turn off Booming Blade, turn off
This is just
Deviants.
so I can actually click on a token.
Okay, cast at 4th level.
Alright, let me get fancy appearing weapons. Vienna's spiritual weapon. Make it bigger. You should have control.
Right. Where is it? There it is.
Yep.
Hold on.
Alright.
Hold on. Okay, so yeah. That's
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw. No, wait.
Oh,
Yep, wisdom saving throw.
So I fear and I briefly forgot her mother could do that, but this is my best stats, so I've got a decent shot. Yep.
If
succeed.
she's stunned, I don't think she can do reactions if she's stunned, can she?
Regardless,
Well,
she's
either way, Vienna succeeded, so...
Let's just move on. Okay, so 12 and 14.
Yeah, that is 26 force damage.
Alright.
So that's a total of 61 damage to Vienna's mother in that one turn. And now, Nalus, first thing he's going to do is drop the Cloud Kill, because it has served its purpose. And now it's just getting in the way.
Okay.
And this guy looks like he could bother Kagura, and I don't want him. And Nalus doesn't want this guy to bother his nephew, so he's going to. He's going. I'm torn between two spells here. I'll do the one that does more damage. Lightning Bolt.
Okay. Go for it.
Yeah, on the Drow Mage.
Alright, so that's Dex 16. They succeed, so they take 13.
Yep. And then I believe that's all Nalus can do this turn. Yep. And then for my final maneuver, I'm going to have this boy move in on this Zambo. And he's going to attack it with his trident.
Okay. That's a miss.
Okay. And has he got any bonus action spells? No, he has not.
That your turn?
That is indeed my turn, yes.
It is now Julia's turn. And the other bad guys. So, this one is going to attack the cleric. 1, 2. That's a 23 to hit.
The
12
23.
bludgeoning damage. This one will attack.
Hold on. He's going to, and when the cleric takes that hit, he's going to respond with a Wrath of the Storm. So the attacker needs to make a Dexterity saving throw, DC 15.
Okay. They fail.
Okay, he's going to take 2d8 lightning damage.
Okay.
5 lightning.
You still take the 12 bludgeoning. Alright.
Right.
Twig takes 15 bludgeoning. I'll subtract that for you all.
Okay, 15 bludgeoning, you said?
You take 12, Vienna.
Okay, 12. So 105.
Alright,
I had 10 temporary hit points. I'm going to adjust that for you.
okay. Next up is Wiztig. You take attacks. That's a 25 and a 20. So you take both of them. And that's 7 plus 8. 7 plus 8. That's 15 damage to Wiztig. I will subtract that. 15.
Well, there goes the sword.
Alright, sword is gone. Next up, this guy, he is going to, move towards his boss. This guy is going to use Misty Step for a bonus action, move 30 feet, and he's going to move right up here, and then he's going to cast invisibility, greater invisibility on wait, you're not Julie. My bad. He's going to move here and then cast Greater Invisibility on Julie. Okay, and
Fucking seriously?
Dennis casts counterspell.
Fiona looks slowly to her left and just says, "You have annoyed me this day."
okay. Next up, this mage is going to move.
I did a counterspell.
Okay, you gotta make an intelligence save. Okay. Yep, okay. She does not turn invisible.
Dennis OP, please nerf. Or please don't nerf.
Alright. This drow...
Dennis, who do you think's been keeping who do you think's been keeping Julie locked down this entire fight?
Alright, the drow
I was
healer
about to say that.
is going to cast her second Mass Cure Wounds. And that'll be plus 19. Plus 19. You're fine. I think you took some. Yeah, so plus 19. Plus 19. I believe you're out of range. Yep. Okay. Actually, you're just out of range too, so you don't get that. Minus 19. Wait, that was 29. Okay. So, you will watch as the sun that is affecting Julie ends abruptly, and the effect that is holding her ceases, and she stands up straight. Her clothes are matted and bloody, and she is badly wounded.
No, Shield.
Let me finish,
oh.
Vienna.
Okay.
You watch.
Because-
I know. Let me finish.
Okay.
You watch as she stands up and looks to you, Vienna, and then gives a smirk. She reaches into her pocket and then pulls out an item. And as she does so, you see Elnath visibly pale.
Oh no.
Of course.
She then pulls out a second, and a third, and a fifth, until she has 9 shards in her possession. And then they all vanish. Julie? You watch as all her injuries vanish in an instant. Julie looks as if you didn't even damage her in the slightest.
And is she still bleeding profusely from the contagion?
No. It is now Elnath's turn. And he is going to... Well, he's not very good in melee combat, but he'll raise his bow and take a shot at one of the undead. And just continue to be threatening there, and yeah. That'll be 12 piercing, so that guy takes 12. Next up is all of these guys who are invisible. They are going to... Yeah, they'll use Phantasmal Force, I believe that's what it's called. Is that a good one? Yeah. they'll all. This one will use Phantasmal Force on the Drow Mage. This
That
one
will break.
What?
That will break their invisibility, just so you're aware.
I know. That's. This one will use it on this one, and this one will use it on that one, so 2 of these need to make an intelligence save. 1, 2. And they both fail, so they take 2 psychic damage, and they take that on each of their turns. And those guys are now no longer invisible, and they are concentrating. And this one is also going to use that on the Drow Mage, so an intelligence save, and that's a failure, so he is also being plagued by nightmares. Okay. Grisura, it is your turn.
Grisura is grinning rabidly at Julie, despite her healing up. Fine by me. That means I can get to slice you in half longer. She pulls out Arcanus to try it out for the first time, ignites it with green flame blade, and attacks.
That's a hit.
You have yeah. Wrong character. Never mind.
Yeah, it'd be nice if I had the sneak attack.
Oh, that actually reminds me. Julie needs to make a con save. Not for the
Against
reasons
what?
you're thinking
Oh.
of. Not for the reasons you're thinking of.
So the contagion itself is still in place, no?
No, that's gone. This is, like I was trying to say, this is for a different thing. Alright. Okay. Then she needs to make a wisdom save. Okay, she succeeds on that. So, as you slice into her and you tear through the rest of her clothes, you see that there is a rapidly growing set of white scales slowly covering her body, and after a moment, a set of big, bat-like wings burst forth from her back with a spray of blood, and a similar tail also snakes out of her body. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna have at her again with my extra attack.
She takes, I'll say, let me see. Let's say 10d4. Yeah, 26. 26 damage.
26
I'm
body
g-
horror. 26 body horror damage.
Oh.
I'm gonna go all out. I'm gonna add extra attack with Arcanus.
Go for it.
Yeah.
That will hit. Roll damage.
Nice.
12 and
And
16.
And
You can
can I
only
use?
use the green flame blade once per turn.
Oh, then scratch green flame blade.
Okay.
Still nice slashing. And I am going to use my one action surge.
No,
Alright.
See?
Yeah. You get 3 attacks per action now, remember?
Yeah.
Hits.
So that.
Is that your
Okay,
turn?
and you said,
That should be it.
well, hang on. You said you were using action surge.
Yeah, so
So
you,
you
get
have
2
to-
more. You still have 2 more attacks.
Oh. One. And that hit.
Yes.
Girl just doesn't stop. Girl just doesn't know when to stop.
Just roll the
Yeah.
other one as well, so I can tell you if they both hit. 16. Yep, that hits. So roll damage twice.
Woo!
It's 18 and minus 10. Okay.
That wizard AC ain't doing her any favors.
Yeah, and it
Hang on.
doesn't hurt that. And it's She's gone rabid too, Grisura.
Hang on. One.
Grisura's a new slasher.
Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have 3 attacks, don't you?
She's used all her attacks for this turn because Green Flame Blade means you can't use your extra attack.
Right.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure.
Alex, it is your turn. But before we get to that, meanwhile, as you're all fighting, you look over, and for a moment you're brought back to a moment earlier. Fiona, you're quietly walking through the halls of the Joulet, the Syndicate Mansion. For the moment you're alone. You're always given a lot of freedom as you walked around the place. One might even call it lonely. You are roughly 20 or 30 years old.
So still a child, basically.
Yes. What do you do?
I tried to break into the magic library again.
Surprisingly, you find it unlocked. And as you walk in, your mother then steps into the room and then says, "You're too young for this sort of thing."
Well, how old were you when you first read a Forbidden Tome? I kind of pout a little bit.
You raise a fair point. Very well. And then she walks away, leaving you in the library.
Like Indra, resists the urge to just jump up and down gleefully, and then runs off into the stacks.
Allah, for a moment, you picture as you're running with Alex, and you see a vision. It's of an orange-haired woman, as if their hair is gleaming with the sunset. Similar in appearance to Eris. And as you pass by them, you see them smile, but when you glance back to get a second look, they're gone.
Alar falters her movement for a moment as she was running and has this confused look on her. She looked panicked. And then she get moving.
You will arrive at the area with everyone else in the next round. Alex,
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You're good.
as you're on Allah's back, you're reminded of the moment that you were flying above the treetops. Of the feeling of freedom. And you feel your resolve strengthened. Dennis, you're reminded of the first time you completed a spell successfully. It took many explosions, and Wiztig was clearly starting to get a bit exasperated. But as you successfully managed to make a minor illusion, or a mage hand, whichever one you have, you remember the feel as he puts a hand on your head and gives you a pat, and simply says, "Well done." Grisura, I'm pretty sure, is still be right back in to get some water. Kagura, you remember your mother looking over to you as you walk over, having woken her up after having a nightmare. "It's alright, dear, it's alright. Just come and lay with your mum." And then you remember drifting off to sleep in her warm arms. Rura, You're reminded of the first time you flew on your own. Elnath had used a fly spell, and he'd been holding you there and helping you fly, and then you watched, and then, without even realizing it, he let you go, and you were flying on your own. Grisera, as you look to the bodies of your parents, one still living, for a moment your vision blurs, and you swear you see your mother looking to your father with a sad expression, and you hear the words spoken in your mind. Bring us peace, my daughter. Make us proud.
Yeah, Grisera agrees to this, and she has gone full rabid on Jule at this point.
You're all strengthened. You resolve iron. And now it is Alex's turn.
Okay. So, Noxon's still hurting back here. Probably, actually, no, let's do Butliff first, see what he's got. Off healing wet. Red cure, well, emergency invisibility, he's got nothing. Trump person healing wet cure. Alright, well, I'll come back to him in a minute. We're going to Empia. Who's currently hurting?
And I've taken a hit. I'm not in danger yet.
Wiztig is scratched.
Alright, well, if Wiztig is scratched, Empia uses her bonus action and uses one of her uses of Healing Light on Wiztig.
Alright, Wiztig heals 15 up to his max, which is exactly how much HP he was missing.
Hang on.
That's
Alright,
patient.
that was a bonus action, so Empia moves about here, looks at the owl still flying about. She looks up and says, "I don't like you," and fires a firebolt.
With a sudden, there is now chicken on the ground.
She starts doing a little boogie. We're eating good tonight, everyone.
Yay!
So that's
Like,
where
Fiona yells very sarcastically.
so that's where the Castlevania wall chicken came from.
All right, that was Empia. So now we're circling back around to the boys. 1 hour. He is going to actually. Should I? All right. What he does is he'll use within a minute. No, Massive Whispers. Should be around here. 30 feet. Gotta measure. Yep. He will use. Alright, you know what? Never mind. Just. He's gonna walk. He's gonna walk right on in with everyone. Look Jule right in the face and hit him with her rapier. Well, his rapier.
Go for it. That'll hit. 6 and 24. Okay, so 30 damage.
Alright, and now Noxon. He's Hang on. What's the range on this? Confusion. Sent it on a point. No, not useful. 30 feet. No, not dice roller. Alright, Noxon. Just within range. Bane. Forget it. Another Toll the Dead. On, Jule. Hello?
Lala?
Hello?
Hello.
There you are.
Well, she succeeds.
Well, she takes no damage then.
Is that your turn?
Yep.
Alright. Rura.
Can't do much else but just keep shooting at Jule.
Go for it.
Hey!
You forgot to turn on Colossus Slayer. So another 2d8.
Oh.
Okay,
What?
so
So
3 plus 6 plus 9 plus 2 plus 2. And whatever Colossus Slayer is. 16. Okay.
Jesus Christ!
You still have one more attack, yes?
and I have another attack. Heck you.
Yeah.
Hey.
Okay.
I forgot Colossus Slayer again. Dang it.
No, Colossus Slayer. Turn.
Oh, then
Only
once.
once.
Right.
That your turn?
Yeah, Rura is really inspired, man, by that memory. She is determined to see this through.
First Grisura, now this.
Also, Alex,
Yes.
remember to add those 9 shards to the total amount you know about. I know you've
Well,
got a little list of it.
Well, I mean, Alex doesn't know these exist, but I will add them to just in case.
She visually had them in her hands briefly as she was casting Wish.
You said it was 9, right?
Yes.
I think it's funny. I got the whole damage on both those D8s. That's crazy.
Yeah. Like, hey, Rangers can hit hard.
Alright. Dennis, as
I'm
you
going.
as you all move to attack, you see a figure rush forward, and then you see Alara charging for the battle with Alex in tow. They made really good time, as if the gods were speeding them along.
And or as it, or as if someone sent a supersonic eagle dog to go find them.
Yes, Yes. Alara is being carried in its claws, and Alex is sort of just stuck on Alara's back as they're carried.
just this 1,000-yard stare on his face, like she just came out of nowhere. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, like, yeah, and then you just got whisked through the woods at like Mach 2.
Thank God. Anyway,
The
let's keep
miracle
rolling.
Flash.
But yeah, Dennis.
Dennis is going to try to turn someone into a turtle.
Alright. Wisdom save?
Yep.
It's charisma. Actually, no, it's wisdom.
Yeah. She succeeds.
Okay. And there's nothing else he can actually do, so he's gonna just remain there.
Alright.
Wiztig is going to summon Master Hand to grab the centaur in front of him.
Okay. Master Hand. Whatever that. You need
We
to
shall
click the spell,
use.
but there you go. It's
I'm working on
Master
it.
Hand.
This is at level 6.
Oh, Big B's hand. So you gotta make an attack with it, and
It gets to do a grapple,
yeah.
so
But
that
you gotta
is
hit with the
a-
attack first.
Ah,
Make a melee spell attack for the hand. On a hit, they take damage, or you can attempt to grapple them. So just
Okay.
roll the sword attack. Because it'd be the same. So roll the sword. 19. Yeah, that'll hit. So now they need to make a strength check versus 26. Let's see.
mm-hmm.
So, oh, natural one. Yeah, they're successfully grappled.
Okay.
Is that your turn?
Yes. Actually, is he able to move back without taking an attack of opportunity?
The target is grappled. They would make an attack with disadvantage.
Okay.
No, wait, is it grappled or restrained?
They are just grappled, I think.
Let's see. If the target is... Nope, yep, it's just a grapple.
Okay. He's gonna stay there then.
Okay. Dennis!
You mean
I mean
Alar?
Allah, sorry. I read... Allah.
Okay, so how is she entering? With the eagle dog carrying her?
You've just landed at the edge of the arena. The eagle dog has let you go and is standing beside Naxan at the moment.
Okay. What is Alex at? Is he on her back or is he on not
He's
on her
still
back?
on your back.
Okay. Well, since I was being carried, am I allowed to use an action before I was entered the battlefield or no?
You were carried and placed down here.
Right. While I was carried, am I allowed to use a spell as an action? I was going to ask that earlier, but I never got the chance to.
What did you want to use?
That one. She effectively becomes a fighter.
Alright, I'll allow it.
Okay.
Just remember you're concentrating on it.
Yeah, I'm going to change my sheet to reflect that better. Okay. And she is going to move the two... Alex, you want to go in, don't you? We're going to go in.
I want to go in.
Alright, we're going in.
The balls to the wall.
I don't want to move there. I can move right here. That's neat. Okay, I'm going to move here. And then I'm going to use my bonus action to do... I want to make sure this is the right one. That is not the right one. This is the right one. No, that's not the right one. Which one does it? I have not looked in their sheet forever. Yeah, it's this one. Okay. I'm going to use my bonus action to do this. I'm not allowed to cast spells. But that's an ability, so I think that doesn't matter.
Okay.
Gonna target Dennis, Grazura, and Vierne on this one if they want to move.
Alright.
I don't want to move, but I'm happy to take the hit points.
Alright, you will take 11 hit points extra. Temporary.
Thank you.
Yeah,
And then
I'm
I'm-
not. I'm not moving either.
Okay. Dennis, you want to move to a more favorable position, you can. I am going to next use my rapier and make 2 attacks on July.
Okay, go for it.
You already used your action, haven't you?
No.
She wanted to use that before they landed.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
That's a miss. That's a hit.
Okay.
There's a 2d8 force. You already.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Oh, 2d12.
Is that your turn?
And that'll be my turn.
You still have your NPCs.
Oh, yeah, that is true. I will move Twig. Not move, I'm just going to hit her with Twig.
Okay, go for it.
3 scimitar attacks. 18, 11, 21.
18 and 21 hit.
Okay.
6, 8. Okay.
And I am still going to focus her because I feel like she's going to die soon, hopefully.
Okay, go for
So,
it.
May's going to fire her longbow. Oh, finally.
Roll damage.
Okay.
Alright.
Who's firing the longbow?
May does.
Alright. You watch
And that
as
will be my turn.
the seven-tailed Hengen yokai sort of just crumples to dust. Kagura.
Yeah.
He's going to try and finish this healer guy off.
Alright, go for it. 14. That's a miss.
Figured.
Tough luck.
Yeah, I hit before.
Fiona.
Okay. Well, this sudden healing throws my plans a little bit out of loop. I'm going to cast Contagion with Slimy Doom again on Julie.
You are counterspelled. And I'm gonna mark this guy with a potion. And-
Did he make his check because it's a 5th level spell?
I'm making it now. And he fails, so you do get to cast.
Okay.
I just have to say it as I'm doing it because...
I believe that's 32. That'll hit because I am flanking. So
yeah.
Slimy Doom again, and then I'm going to follow that through with another spiritual weapon attack.
Okay. Yep. No one else is within range.
Okay, so that's
17 hits.
that's 24 damage.
Alright.
Okay,
She is now stunned.
perfect. And I'm going to. Okay, these undead are getting a little bit mushy. So the big boy over here is gonna use Destructive Wave.
Okay.
That's weird. It's not set to roll the thunder damage by default. I forgot, but
Does
Yeah,
that
it's-
hit allies?
no. It ignores allies, hits only enemies.
Okay.
So that's 28 damage, half radiant, half thunder altogether.
Con.
And if they fail to say, if they take full damage and are knocked prone, if they succeed at the save, then they take half damage.
Alright. So
That not
15.
hitting allies part is kind of ironic given the name.
Yeah.
15, so. Okay.
Okay.
Yep. Is that goes your turn?
Well, real quick. So who got knocked prone by that?
This guy.
Okay, so Julie,
Grisura's father.
Julie had a disadvantage on the save because Slimy Doom.
But she has advantage against spell effects, so it's just
Ah,
a
right.
straight roll.
Okay, right. So yeah, and then and Nalas can't get a clear. He can't get a clear shot at Julie, and now not without hitting LR. So instead, he's going. He's going to attack this. Yeah, this mage could be a source of irritation soon, so I'm going to just deal with him.
Okay, go for it.
That'll be another lightning bolt.
Yep. Man, Roll20 is acting really slow today. Okay, yeah. You straight up electrocute him to death.
And okay, I believe that is my turn.
Alright, it's now the enemy's turn. Julie is stunned. The white mage will cast. Well, she's not a white mage.
She might as well be one.
How far can I cast that? Yeah. She will cast Darkness. So that's a 15-foot cube. 5, 10, 15. I believe that's correct.
I can guess where you're gonna put that.
Beep.
You know Julie can't see either.
I know.
Well, thank you for doing that.
Oh, there's only one person who can see in there.
Yes, but they want to know that. I'm going by the knowledge that they would have access to. They're not going to know that it is true sight.
Yeah.
Anyway, that is the healer's turn. Let's see. This undead is going to try and break out. So roll me a strength check. Actually, that's a 7. That's probably gonna fail. This undead will spend half its movement to stand up, then move 5, 10. This guy is going to attack the cleric, so 2 attacks for Nalas.
Hey, Tolan, it's me. Remember? Why are you doing this?
He can't see you.
No. Nalas is reacting to.
Oh,
actually, wait, no, wrong guy. Nalas doesn't know who this guy is.
Yeah, the first undead you took out is the one with candy.
Yeah.
Ironically.
Yeah, mistake.
Forgotten as he was, forgotten ever still.
Yeah.
Okay, these 2 are for the cleric.
By the way, did Nalas?
No, none. It was a 12 and an 8.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Does a 17 hit the cleric?
I think it.
Let me check.
Nope, he's
18.
wearing plate armor.
Nope. So no attacks hit there.
Bounces right off his.
Yeah, that's their turn. Elnas?
Julie needs to make a con save
Yep.
with disadvantage.
No, straight because she has advantage.
right.
13?
Does not succeed. Baroness DC is 18.
Let's see. You know what?
So, before Elnath goes, Dennis is going to relay over the psychic connection. I can't use that spell on her if I can't see her. And I'm sure they've had the discussion, so...
I was going to cast the spell magic anyway, so...
Okay.
By the time you finish saying that, the darkness is already gone, And Olnath is just looking at you and says, "What darkness?"
Trollnath.
Yeah.
He's still a dork. So these guys are going to do their. This technically happens on the bad guy's turn, but I'm just going to roll it here. Phantasmal Force. So intelligence save, or they take 5 psychic. Let's see. Potioned one, so that's intelligence, fail, so 5 psychic, and 5 psychic, that's 5. And Julie does not take that because she ended all effects on her. So let's see. They still have their turn. This one will go here and attack him with advantage, and this one will go and attack this one. And this one will boop, boop, boop around and attack Julie. Okay.
With advantage.
Yes, with advantage.
Flanking.
Yes, I know. Here they are. So, dagger for Julie. Are you gonna roll it? Roll 20. Roll 20. I'm clicking. Oh, well, there we go. Okay, well, I rolled a dagger 20 times, but I'm sure one of those hits. So, an 23 hits, and the 23 hits, and the 13 does not hit. So, Julie takes 5, and this guy takes 3, and that's their turn. Grisura.
You know what I'm going to do.
Shooty.
Light.
Yeah. Three more Arcanist attacks.
Go for it.
Exactly. One of them with green flame blade.
No.
Oh. Well, nat 20.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Roll your other attacks for me, please.
What?
You get 3 attacks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or 2 attacks. Wow.
How do you want to do this?
Well then.
Still in a rapid state at the desecration Julie did on her parents and all the hell that she and her spawn had given her and her companions, Grisura raises Arcturus in the air. She does in one slice, cuts off an arm, does in another slice, cuts off the other arm. Then, with a final slice, she yells while spitting or foaming at the mouth, whichever you choose. Time for you to die, bitch! And then cuts her off at the neck.
Alright.
You
Now,
see
I
her.
just
You
have
see
to-
her head rolling. You see Julie's head rolling in the grass.
Alright, now just quickly, I vaguely remember you buying it, but I just want to confirm. You bought the cage, yes?
Yes.
Okay, just checking. So, as Julie's head comes clean off, you watch as a silvery essence begins to leak from her body and then curl into a ball and fly into a cage that Dennis is holding up. The cage then closes shut. You then see the undead. Well, they don't die, so I won't mark them as that. But you see them fall into a sort of unconsciousness state where their arms just go limp. There is still, however, the drow healer remaining.
Vierna glares daggers at her.
Kagra does the same thing, like, hey, see that? She's dead. You've lost. Now get lost!
The drow healer drops their staff and holds up their hands.
Smart woman.
Yeah, that's what you get when you piss off a half-orc.
Yeah, like Vienna just bends over. Vienna bends over and just like grabs the this diamond necklace that Julie is wearing around her neck.
Combat is now over.
Kagura's going to run straight for his mother.
Rira heads back down.
Grizera's gonna rush to her parents. Well, she drags one of them and drags her mother over to where her father is.
Okay.
Ooh!
Don't worry, that's just because of how
Elnath! This is no time to be messing with polymorph.
Apologies. My finger slipped.
Run! It's Rorazilla!
Anyway. The undead that have been defeated just lay there, still in their armor. You can see the glowing runes that were etched on the armor slowly beginning to fade away as the magic is drained and removed.
Now, Vienna also goes Vienna also like goes to Kagura's mother, just like a vague sort of anxiety tinging her face, because I'm not sure if what I'm about to do is going to work.
Yeah?
I hold out the necklace that I grab. Kagura, do you know what this is?
It's a diamond.
Yep. It's basically is the Sin family, but the Sunblade is to your family. And Virna crushes it in her hand, casting Raise Dead at the 5th level. I mean, no, using her 6th level spell slot to cast Raise Dead.
Okay.
I don't. If the kill happened within the last 10 days, which Lundruk is a week ago, so that might be the case, then the queen will come back to life.
Alright. You watch the magic fade over the body. And slowly, the dull, pale skin begins to come and fill with color once again.
Wasn't sure if that was going to work.
And slowly, a breath is taken in, shuddering.
You're welcome, Kagura. And Vienna just walks off to go, like, a sort of, and Vienna, like, heads back to her mother's body, see if she had any, like, useful documents on her or anything. Just back to business.
Grizera calls out to Vienna, though with uncertainty in her voice.
I'm afraid, no, Grizera, I can't. And that requires much more powerful magic than I possess.
Even so, thanks anyway.
I mean, hold on to the bodies, talk to me again in like a year. We'll see where I am then.
If that's not soon enough, you can always pray to Sashalas.
And bringing back the dead isn't really his domain.
Yeah, I think that's Jorogumo's domain.
No, that's
Jurgle.
Jurgle about killing people then bringing them back.
I'll have to look at the lore again.
Allah.
But I thought we had.
Sorry, continue.
But yeah, I thought we had a god of the dead or something.
We do.
Okay.
Allah. It's your mother. Hanging dead limply. In armor. Held in the cat hand. Is there anything you want to do? Hello?
Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't on.
Hello?
Alara walks over to. Hello?
Okay. Go on.
Alara walks over to her mother and brushes her hair a little, trying to clean up the messes and wounds of the fight as she lowers her gaze for a moment, and she's still under the effect of her on spell, and she ends it as the magic fades from her. I'm sorry. I didn't want to do this.
Just to confirm, you're casting Dispel Magic?
I am, but I have to dispel my other spell first. Not going to take an exhaustion on me if I don't succeed at Constitution.
Okay. Roll it.
Don't know if that succeeds. I don't know what the save is. Oh wait, tells me.
I think it's like against your level or something.
No, it's DC 15, so she takes a point of exhaustion.
Okay. Slowly, you watch as the hollow, plain look on the face of the undead turns into a gentle smile, and slowly a breath, a content sigh even, is expelled, and the body turns to ash.
Alara falls to her knees from either exhaustion or mental illness, and she just starts sobbing.
I forgot I was muted. Ruben notices that Alara is sobbing, and she flies over her quickly and pulls her into a hug.
Sorry.
Ruben gives her a look. She goes, "What are you apologizing for?" And then just wraps her wings around her and pulls her into a feather cocoon hug. Just hiding her from everybody so she can just cry. And Ruben just pats her head soft. She goes, "Go ahead and cry. No one else can see you but me."
Alara does so. And she tries to make less sounds as she could.
Is there anything else anyone wants to do?
Yeah, I actually have a couple of things.
Alright, we'll do Alex and then we'll go to you, Dennis, because I know your thing is the
Also,
soul cake. Yeah?
I'll do it after Alex.
Okay, so you okay with your thing being last, Dennis? I know it's the soul cake.
Yeah, I you know what I'm going to do, so I'm okay
Yeah.
with that.
Alright, Alex, then Fiona.
Alright, well, first up, he examines Jule's body, and undoubtedly he notices the scales, yes?
Yep. As you examine the edge of where the skin starts and the scales begin, and the scales meet, there's like deep gorges, and it's clear that when the change happened, the explosion of blood was from the tearing of the skin as the scales grew.
She used a bunch of star shards to pull that off.
Of course she did. And look at where it got her. She practically nearly killed herself trying to do it.
Yeah.
How desperate of a woman she was. I am somewhat miffed that I won't be getting those shards, but, well, it is what it is.
I mean, gonna own the syndicate. I'm gonna be in charge of the syndicate when this battle is over. I could try and have the doctors like dig them out of her or something.
I believe it's relatively difficult or impossible for it to happen, but I suppose if it can be done, then you can at least try. So, thank you for that. Now then, Alex looks over to, well, the half-elf and walks up to him and just looks him over.
The half-elf is standing there limply. And unresponsive. Fiona, real quick, can you roll me an investigation? Because you said you were checking Jule's
yeah.
body.
Yes, yeah. Okay, and also, tapping guidance on myself as always, because I don't think that's a habit Fiona's ever gonna lose.
Alright, yeah, that'll do.
8.
So, you find, let me just check if there are jewels or amulets, real quick, let me see.
In the meantime,
yeah, it's an amulet.
To Alex.
I'm getting to him, but really quick, because this is important. It matters to the thing. You find on her roughly, I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think it's 7 amulets. 7 amulets with a red jewel. Some of them, the jewel has become grey, but a couple, like, I think it's, yeah, two are currently glowing red, and one, you can see the red slowly dimming on it.
I'm careful not to touch any of them with my bare skin. I will carefully place them all. It's them all within my bag to be examined at a later point in time.
You also find a bag and a single star shard in it.
Alex, you forgot one.
He just lifts up his hand without really thinking.
Bjarna tosses it to him.
Okay. That's all that you find on her person. Back to you, Alex.
Yeah, so the
Alright.
cleric actually walks up to Alex. He was a worthy opponent.
Well, he was the first for a family after all. Alex just looks up over him and he says, "You know, it's funny. I don't feel anything. I am upset that, well, my ancestor was dug out of his grave and set to fight my friends, but I just don't feel any anger towards Jule or any of this anymore." I suppose that
Casually nodding as Alex soliloquies to a total stranger, basically.
I'm sorry. It's just... We've all had a very long couple of weeks.
Yes, I can imagine.
Well,
maybe a very long lie down for now.
Speaking of lying down, let's put all these bodies back where they belong.
For the sake of story also, I'm gonna give you all a point of exhaustion. Just because it was a long fight. If
Do I
you
get-
guys don't want me to add it, that's fine. It's just I thought it would be a nice story thing. It's up to you guys.
Do I get 2 points of exhaustion?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's up to you guys. If you don't want me to do it, I won't. I'm offering, basically.
Mm,
Well, it's not like
nah.
we're gonna be getting into any fights immediately after this, right?
No.
All right. Well, Alex just asked. Well, Alex just asked whoever's relevant at the time to just dispel whatever is keeping Artemis here and just send him on his way.
That would actually be the cleric you were just talking to. So yeah, he's gonna go around just I'm just like dispelling any lingering magic.
As you see Artemis's body slowly begin to crumble away, he looks to you, his eyes briefly focusing on you, and for a moment you see the slightest hint of a smirk before it all fades to dust.
Rest in peace, Artemis Goldgale.
Guzura, do you allow them to dispel the magic on your father?
Will they still take him to be preserved until she can find a way to revive them?
Yes, they would.
Then Guzura allows him, wanting her father to be out of Jule's spell.
As his body slowly crumbles, but doesn't turn to ash, as they are respecting your wishes and making sure the body is preserved. You briefly see the ash almost fall into... You briefly see the two bodies together with one arm around the other, almost as if they're asleep.
Grisera smells at this. Just hold on a little longer. One day we'll be together again. I still have to deal with that bastard that took your lives. But, yeah. Soon.
Alright. Alex, is there anything else you want to do?
Just one final thing, but it's kind of relates to Dennis, so he can do his bit.
Alright. Before that then, Fiona, you had things you wanted to do?
Well, I'm honestly searching Julet as those things, so I'm good.
Alright. Kagra, Rura, is there anything else you guys want to do?
Yes. As Kagra is holding onto his mother's or his body is after the effect watching the spell take effect, and after he hears her breathing, he starts to tear up from the tear up with happiness, and hopeful happiness, and saying, "Mother, can you hear me?
Chin up, King now.
Please, please say something."
After a moment, you watch the eyes slowly pinch together, and then they open.
The first thing she would see is Kagura's tear-soaked face.
Her hand slowly, shakily reaches up and gently grips the side of your cheek, rubbing it for a moment as she says, "Don't cry. It's gonna be okay. Just sleep with Mommy. And then her eyes slowly close, and she returns to sleeping and recovering.
Yeah, they're always a little bit delirious at first. Don't worry about it.
Kagura pulls her. Regardless, Kagura pulls her into a hug, and starts sobbing happily over her shoulder. I found you just in time. I wasn't too late. I have you back.
I wasn't sure. Yeah, wasn't really sure that was gonna work, to be honest. I mean, I had a pretty good idea since Lundruck was only a week ago, but yeesh.
Regardless, you brought her back to me. Thank you, Fiona.
Chin up, kid. You're a king now.
I'm also a son that just got his mother back.
So, is there anything else anyone wants to do? Microphone. Is there anything else anyone wants to do before we move to Dennis and the soul cage? Maybe if I talk like this. Yeah. Okay.
Nope. I'm good.
Alright. Dennis, you may start.
Okay. Do you have any suggestions of what queries I should ask Elnath?
Well, Elnath is just sort of looking around and he seems a little shell-shocked, if anything. Well, what'd you like to ask her?
I'm going to ask her how many plans to come back to life do you have? With the implication that they are ready at the moment.
You asked the soul cage this?
Yes.
Alright, let me just quickly read the spell real quick. Okay.
I would have asked, do you have any methods to come back to life, and if so, what are they? But that takes more than 2 sentences.
Okay. So, the response you get back is none.
He thinks thoughtfully. Well, that's good to know. She apparently was not expecting to die. She doesn't have any methods of coming back to life.
Necromancy.
How arrogant.
Necromancy.
How arrogant.
Necromancy is my field, not hers. It's not as easy as you might think.
Okay. So as long as we keep her body safe from anyone who wants to resurrect her, then we should be fine.
Incinerate it and scatter her ashes.
If you do that, then someone can res her with true resurrection.
Well, then just keep her soul in the cage.
It only lasts for 8 hours.
Oh.
Fine then. We will entrust it to someone I know.
Of note, I have 7 more queries. Does anyone else want to ask her a question?
Let me look over the soul cage terms real fast.
I may ask a question, but I don't know if I would right mindset to do so.
I've got a question. That and that and what was that transformation you just did with the star shards?
Okay, he passes that question on.
I wished to be restored to my strength at the start of the flight.
he thinks about this like she wished to be returned to the strength that she had before the fight.
It's a wish spell.
So I guess she became some sort of dragon because she was part dragon at the start of the fight.
Oh.
What a waste.
Okay, so that's 2 of 8.
Yeah, but
That
You had
reminds me.
Really quick, guys. You had a question, Allah?
I'm debating if Alar would be too tired to actually recognize that or not, so I'm going to say no.
Okay. Grizzer?
Yeah, listen to their conversation. Grizzer walks up to Dennis and says, "You know, that reminds me. You said there's a egg in the oven?"
I request an explanation of said egg.
Your girlfriend.
so
She's-
I assume at this point we're just headed. Are we like headed up off to like the nearest outpost?
Well,
Probably.
it depends. Are you done asking this? Are you done asking the soul cage questions? Because we won't have time to ask after this.
And apparently it's only 6 times. And one of the queries can be scrying. To see something she's seen or something like that.
Man.
Alright. Well, here's what I'm going to do. If you guys have a question you want to ask, write it down, and we will take care of any questions you have at the start of next session. Even if we've skipped past that point, we'll rewind to that point so you can ask your questions then. Because I get the impression you guys want to have some time to think over it. Sound fair?
Okay.
I mean, we don't need to rewind. I mean, like we've still got the cage.
Yeah, but
Still
it
at
only
8 hours.
it only lasts 8 hours. Anywho, so as you all pick up your pieces and begin to head towards Prosh, you see a familiar flag flying over what was once the Syndicate Manor, the flag of the Resistance. You see
Wait.
armies patrolling the streets, and you see kobolds and goblins all quietly sitting down. Some of them have their arms tied, but most seem to be just... Yes. But, it was glossed over, so, anyway. Okay, just slam the door. You all make your way, passing buildings. You pass by the people that you talk to. While convincing. Gryle gives you a long bow. Don't be a stranger, darlings.
On the contrary, you're going to be seeing much of me in the near future.
Oh, lovely. You always such pleasant conversation, Vienna. Beside him, Minty is bouncing. Do come back. I'd love to pick your brains a bit. That was a pun because I eat brains.
Yeah, we figured.
Very aware of it.
Dennis is keeping his distance from Minty.
You then see a third and final figure, Dante. arms folded as he watches you pass. He
That-
gives,
That's really weird to say.
as you pass, he gives a brief nod in your direction. Doesn't say much more.
We'll have time to catch up.
He nods. Then he turns and just starts walking away. Then you see a portal open to hell and screams, violence, glorying. Oh my god, my eyes! Why is it in my eyes? And then the portal closes.
You have such a wholesome family.
I know, isn't it great?
Finally, you make your way to the Syndicate Manor. You're greeted by the leaders, by the people who turned against the Syndicate. Belren gives you a nod. Nalfine speaks very, very strongly and simply says, "You have done well. We honor."
Virna nods to him.
Nico just gives a mischievous grin and says, "I got to use the big guns."
Tell me. Okay, I'm curious. Do they work underwater?
They do now.
Excellent.
So, it takes some time and some effort. You guys spend quite a long time, many hours, working and organizing and getting the armies all sorted. Slowly but surely, you get the city from a chaotic mess into a controlled
Chaos.
Controlled chaos would be apt. It cost a lot of money to pay off certain debts you had to take to succeed in this war. But
And
after raiding Joulet's treasury and taking out the funds to pay for those resources, you are left with this. 70,000 gold.
Holy
that's a
crap.
lot of stuff.
And several magic items.
I don't know where to begin.
And I'm, and all of you, and all of you might as well take all of you might as well take all this stuff. Try to restrain yourselves. I'm going to need it when rebuilding.
So basically, everyone add 10,000 gold to your current inventory.
Yeah.
I made sure it was an even split, but it was totally a coincidence, guys.
Alright. Hey. By the way, and any other such expense. And this includes funds that the syndicate is going to need to rebuild under Vienna.
Yep.
Yeah.
This is just what's left over once you subtract everything you need for things.
My reign will not be started by filing for bankruptcy. Thank you very much. But yeah, you guys go nuts giving up the magic stuff. Of this, Vienna isn't really interested in any of this.
Yeah, this is Gonna take a while to sort through.
Regardless. Go on.
I may have to get another bag of holding. I'm already overcumbered.
You can always leave it in the demi-plane.
I remember Elnath has a certain book he wants me to look at, and I never had the money to spend on it.
Dennis also plans on reading the book that increases his intelligence score.
We will get to purchases and what items you want to take in general chat, so you can, like, any purchase that you want to make, we'll make next session, but you can divide up the scrolls and the magical items as you see fit, or you can try to sell them. It's entirely up to you what you want to do with them. Regardless, that is where we end this session.
So a lot of stuff happened.
Ding
Yeah.
dong, the witch is dead.
And I killed her.
Yeah, I was gonna.
And I gave her horrible disease to make it easier to kill her.
You did a lot of work for you, Erna.
Regardless, thank
I
you all
had-
for tuning in. We will see you all next week. Bye-bye.
Nay!
Bye.
See ya.
And so the
Lost so far. Nature's sister.